Good afternoon again. This time we're using a special camera and I can see you. And it's a special Kabbalistic camera, and so if you have to go to the bathroom or do anything unusual, read a book, you have the next 2 seconds or 3 seconds to do this. Because today I want to share a very special secret of the Kabbalah. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to do what you have to do. Here's the secret. In all alphabets, Portuguese, French, English, German, Spanish, Greek, Arabic, in all alphabets, letters are representational. For example, I don't know if you see this chair, but there's a chair right to the right of me. And if I had a blackboard in front of me and I wrote the word C-H-A-I-R, ou en français, je peux écrire le mot for chair en français, c'est le chaise. C-H-A-I-S-E. Those letters, whether in French or in English or in any other language, represent, they are symbols for the chair itself. Because all letters in every alphabet are representational, except for two alphabets, the Hebrew alphabet and the alphabet of Sanskrit. Today I want to discuss the Hebrew alphabet. In the Hebrew alphabet, the letters are creative, not representational. In other words, God created with the Hebrew letters. The Hebrew letters have creative power. Not representational power, but creative power. So this chair has within it not only molecules and atoms and quarks, but it also has the Hebrew letters that make up the word chair. The kaf, the sin, the aleph. Thousands of olives, thousands of sins, of samachs rather. Thousands of kafs, kaf, samach, aleph. Thousands. These letters are like atoms. And they truly have creative power. So when God created the world, and when God wanted mountains to be created, God said, let there be mountains. And God visualized mountains, and he visualized the letters, the Hebrew letters, that would be inside the mountains, like atoms, to give the mountains solid form and existence. The letters, the Hebrew letters, are the DNA of our universe. But the holiest of all the Hebrew letters are the letters Yud, Hey, Vav, Hey. When you look at this visual, you see these Hebrew letters in the right order. Yud, Hey, Vav, Hey, and this truly is the face of God. You know, when you go into a Catholic church, you see Jesus on the cross. Well, no good priest believes that's really Jesus, but the priest believes that Jesus on the cross represents the real Jesus, the Son of God, according to the Catholic faith. But when we Jewish people see the Yud, Hey, Vav, Hey in the synagogue, we don't believe those letters are representational. We believe those letters are really the face of God. They truly are God. And very, very holy. And we believe that if we know how to become one with those 4 Hebrew letters, we can activate the presence of God within us. Because God lives within us. God doesn't live in the heavens above or in the mountains somewhere in India or across the seas. But God lives within us from head to toe, but we are responsible to activate the presence of God. Just like a kid buys a little toy, he has to turn the key. But they don't have toys anymore, do they now? You know, I'm going to be 70. I think they have more internet kind of things. But in my time, we had little toys with little gadgets that turned the toy on, something like that. In either case, to turn God on, to activate the presence of God, you have to become one with the letters that make up the presence of God. So I want you to visualize the first letter of the face of God, called the Yud, as you see it in the visual here. Visualize the Yud in front of your forehead about, gosh, maybe 6 inches. And I want you to see the Yud filled with flames, red flames, yellow flames, blue flames, orange flames. Look at the Yud very closely. See it. Feel it. I see it. I feel it. And now I'm going to breathe in this Yud through my nostrils, but it's going to land on my forehead. Now the Yud is on my forehead, right here, Yud. But as I breathe out through my nostrils, a hay is established. A line across my shoulders, down my right arm, and down my left arm. And the hay is filled with light blue flames. And now I visualize a Vav, the third Hebrew letter of the face of God. It's about 6 inches in front of me, from my Adam's apple down to my groin. It's a straight line, filled with purple flames. And I breathe him in. And as I breathe out, I establish a final hay across my waist, down both my legs, and the final hay is filled with light pink flames. And now I and the face of God are one. The Yud, the hay, the Vav, and the hay. Me and God are one. Here is something even more amazing and more wonderful and quite spontaneous. I just thought of this. Peggy, could you come up here? Don't be shy. It's okay. This is my wife, Peggy Bagley. Okay. We can actually activate the presence of God in another. Watch this. Yud, Hey, Vav, Hey. And I see the Yud, Hey, Vav, Hey clearly on Peggy's body. What I've done is activate the presence of God within her. The presence of God now is within me and within her, and we are united as one. It's quite remarkable. And this is available to all people if you want to be one with God. Feel her presence. It's quite wonderful and quite simple to do. God bless you. I'll see you next week.